It's the day after Valentine's Day and I am done with decorations. You know what I mean? Like I've looked at it too long. So what I've done, first thing, like literally in between dropping one kid off for school and the other, I have gone through my entire house and gathered all my Valentine's decor and put it in one place. I want to talk about how easy it is to store and organize your holiday decor for the next year so that you can pull it out, know exactly what you have, and decorate quickly. The dining room table is the easiest place for me to put everything so I can see it. So here we are. Let's dive in. I'll start with the flowers first. This is how I store all my florals. I have an underbed storage container that's long and skinny, and that's what I use to store my flowers. The goal for the flowers is to kind of have one bin for mostly greenery and the other bin for actual flowers. It does get a little chaotic in these buckets, and about twice a year I go through and clean up, get rid of things. But for the most part, I've got a greenery bucket and a flower bucket. I don't worry about smushing these flowers because this year I found it the perfect way to fluff flowers, the artificial flowers. I was so excited when this trick actually worked. I'll link the video up above. I am not worried about smushing these flowers because I know I can revive them next time I need them. These candlesticks came with a remote. I can set them on a timer, and they have a realistic looking flame. It's so cool. We loved it last night. We had our Valentine family candlelight dinner. It's been one of our traditions. So I set the table up with all the candles, and the kids just think it's super special. Candle and the candle holders all go in my hall closet because I use those throughout the year. So those are not going up in the attic. Do not store your candles in the attic. You'll have a mess next year after they've melted up there. These candles are going back to my bathroom where they belong. All these little pieces I just put in Ziploc bags so I can keep them all together. I keep all my garlands in separate baggies so they don't get tangled. You guys remember this? I'm just gonna take the 3M hook off of this and save it for next year. This project turned out so cute. I most definitely want to use this again next year. When I made these, I just put the rocks on top to give it some stability. So I'm gonna save these rocks. I can use them throughout the year on other projects. Then next year, all I have to do is just pour the rocks right back in. Bigger items like these heart stakes, I'm gonna put in a separate bag just so that I can put it on top of my bucket just because they won't fit. And then they'll be up there in the attic with the rest of the Valentine stuff, and I'll label it and know exactly what it is. Make sure before anything goes up to the attic or where you're storing it that it is labeled. I just get an index card or sometimes even a scrap piece of paper, a marker, and shipping tape. I write what I want on there, stick it on there with shipping tape. It lasts through the heat and the cold in the attic, and that is all I use. I reuse these storage bins all the time, so I'm changing what's in it. So I don't take the time to do all the pretty labels. I do what's quick, fast, and efficient. We keep all our tubs facing the same way, so I know where to put my label. I cannot put a label on top because other things will be stacked on there and I won't be able to see it. And then if I put it on the side, it's gonna be hidden. So figure out how you're going to store your buckets and put your tag where you know it will be seen. I'm done. It took me maybe 45 minutes from start to finish. That's not bad. I have a system, I know where things go, and everything's in the attic and done for the season. Does my house look bare? Yes! But I kind of welcome that after seeing all the cuteness and clutter everywhere. That's kind of what it feels like. So it'll stay bare, but not for long because there's another holiday rolling around and I have got some awesome things to show you guys for the next season. But until then, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, which is still hot, and the clean, bare house. If you have any tips on how you store your holiday items, I would love to hear it. Leave your ideas in the comments. I want to read them. If you like this video, follow Finding Easy for more.